নমস্কার and good evening everyone. So এখানে উপস্থিত সবাই আমার চেয়ে অনেক বড়, তো তাদের সবার অনুমতি নিয়ে আমি শুরু করছি। আর ধন্যবাদ ডক্টর জাকির হোসেন লস্কর মহাশয়কে, যিনি এই প্ল্যাটফর্মটা তৈরি করেছেন আর এই মানবিকতা বিস্তারের উদ্দেশ্যে এত সুন্দর পদক্ষেপ নিয়েছেন। And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share my feelings in this platform. And so my today's topic is about behavior problem in youth and what are the cause and effects of it in life. So I am a 20-year-old person, and being a 20-year-old person, I can hardly find myself in this situation to deliver such a deep topic. Like, how am I supposed to share with my little knowledge and experience on the basis of just how I feel things? So if you see that my thoughts are judgmental or I'm going in any wrong direction, I hope you will guide me. So what is behavior? Behavior is that any act that we do, any actions or reactions we do under the influence of our emotions or situations. If you pay attention, you can see that behavior is a complicated thing, even if your own behavior may seem complicated to yourself too. And this behavior plays a very vital role in our social life. We are all social animals, and to connect with each other, we need a proper behavior and healthy communication. Here I must say that I am just crossed teenage and enjoying my early 20s. So I am going to talk specifically on this range of people and specifically on us. So I have seen that people who are in teenage or in early 20s, you can call them young adults, are noticeably unhappy in majority part. And why is that? Being unhappy is different. Being unsatisfied with our situations in this age is okay. We have to push yourself and be successful in our own vision, and because being successful is a very perspective term. So why we are being unhappy? Because we feel that we are being compelled by our society and family, that we are being shadowed by our parents, family, friends, and cousins, or even our partners. We are in every step of life, we are being told what to do and what not. If not directly, indirectly we are asked to do such things. Like, take an example, that we are told things like that being a doctor is a noble profession, or everyone respects a doctor. Up to this is okay, that everyone respects a doctor. Then comes having a doctor in our family will heighten our social status, or this being a doctor will pay you a handsome amount of money, so don't you want to be a doctor? And this may be told to a kid who is maybe going to enjoy his first day of school, and then in his thought they think that okay, so I have to be this or this to become successful, otherwise I'll be a loser. And this is an example. This is all are same in engineering line, or maybe teaching profession, or maybe pursuing a government job. We have to understand that this is not our parents' fault, or not our previous generation's fault. The generation before that and before that, they have no choice to become an employee. In that time, our economy is critically low. সেই সময় 200 বছর শোষণের পর মানুষের কাছে আর কোনো রাস্তা ছিল না যে কোনোভাবে একটা চাকরি জোগাড় করি তাহলেই আমাদের লাইফ সেট। মানে একটা কথা আছে যে অন্য চিন্তা না ঘুচলে অন্য চিন্তা আসে না। মানে তখন মানুষের এরকমই অবস্থা যে নুন না আনতে পান্তা ফুরানোর অবস্থা। তখন যে নিজের প্রতিভা বিকশিত করব, নিজের থেকে ভেবে কোনো কাজ করব, এরকম কোনো সিচুয়েশনই ছিল না। তো সেই থেকে আমাদের সিস্টেমে চলে আসছে যে কোনোভাবে একটা চাকরি করি যেটাতে পয়সা কামানো যাবে, এর বাইরে আমাদের সিস্টেম আর কিছু শেখায় না। আর এডুকেশন সিস্টেমও আমাদের মান্ধাতার আমল থেকে ওটাই চলে আসছে। কিন্তু এখানে এখন বুঝতে হবে যে উই আর দ্য সিস্টেম, উই আর দ্য ফিউচার, উই ক্যান মেক দ্য ডিফারেন্স. As I told earlier about that young, bright, unhappy students or persons, they need to be aware that they can make the difference. Actually, like our previous generation, we should have told the same as we are told. But here comes globalization, here comes internet, social media, where we saw how many people in this world are being successful just by following their own passion, just by doing what they wanted to do. And in this point, by seeing this, somewhere our inner peace is destroyed. Here comes a very important part: entertainment. People are trying to find happiness in entertainment. We need to understand that happiness is different. It is a feeling, but entertainment is totally different. This can make you not happy. This can refresh your mind after a busy week. This is like a junk food. But this is foolishness to think that entertainment makes you happy always in future. This will not happen. Instead of that, we have to invest on ourselves. Not what we can invest, not money. We need to invest technology, development, knowledge and education. We have to invest the best education that we can provide. Like now we have lockdown, we have different sites, different social sites, and we can take stuffs from there and implement on our life. The best technology we can afford for ourselves, the skills that will pays itself off in future. And here comes another topic, that is mental health. Mental health. So what about mental health? It is totally screwed in majority part. That fear of being loser, that void, that unhappiness, that lack of enthusiasm, these all lead to depression, anxiety disorder, paranoia and whatnot. But some elderly people think that these newly fashioned words are using by this young generation and they are making excuses for. But it's like, hey, we are expect little more sensitivity and less judgments from our old generation. So these are the cause, and then comes the effects. These effects are huge. Some of them shows very aggressiveness, rude behavior, ill-temperament and suicide, bullying others, and lack of judgments, full hatred towards life and whatnot. We have to deal with them with patience. With this kind of people, we have to deal with them with kindness. We have to be sympathetic, and we don't have to be judgmental when dealing with them. And by doing this, when we are focusing on them, their behavior will automatically change.